just let you have a moment here. Is that the 9.7 that we want to see that time?
I tell you the honest truth, I can't answer you that, but I'm going to guess it's the 9.8 we want to see in England.
Aye, the 9.8, sorry, aye.
With Ross skimming. That was one of the coolest things we'd ever been asked to do. We were given a full day with that machine before.
Aye, anybody seen it, really?
Even the mainstream media didn't get to see round it to the next day. We got a good play with it with Ross, and I just remember turning up and getting into the field and just going, oh my. When John Deere designed the X8, the 8000 series harvester, they were always designing it needing the room for this baby. This is a V12 Libre, and John Deere were always running the 19 litre Cummins engine in their big machines, and whilst there's no machine sounds like it, I don't think on the planet, it wasn't going to be able to meet the new demands for emissions.
Emissions was a problem, wasn't it?
I think one of the only engines that was really to get up in that horsepower that could meet where they needed to go was Libre. Your three main competitive brands are now on the high horsepower machines, all running the same brand of engine.
They are, yeah.
Your Class 990s on the V12 Libre, Krone 1180s on your V12 Libre, and now your 9.7, 9.8 and 9.9 John Deere are all running the V12 Libre. What John Deere have done with that engine is they've looked at the characteristics of it, and they have agreed that the V gives you more torque, and maybe, am I saying this right or wrong, Gary? You'll keep me right here.
A V engine will create its torque at a lower RPM. That's torque band will be at a lower RPM than a straight six engine.
So running it with too many revs, John Deere were saying you weren't getting the true potential of the power.
Yeah, you need a certain amount of horsepower, but like the torque band is the main thing in a harvester, because it's whenever she gets that mouthful in, she needs to be able to maintain. So it's torque you're after. That wasn't the problem with this engine, but they had to look at all the gearboxes and everything and re-gear the whole harvester basically for this engine, because it created its torque band so much lower than the Cummins did.
Mm-hmm. They could have had it revving higher, but in revving higher to get your RPM of your drum meant that you weren't getting the full back.
She was going to come back far too far. The drum speed was going to be too slow whenever she was getting her maximum torque.
Yeah, well, that's what they were saying. Have they done a good job against the 1180 and the Class 990? I don't know. But there's one thing I do know. That's one sexy back end.
They are a nice looking chopper. I'll give them that. Like, they do
those two pipes, like, John Deere have just longed for that. They changed the shape of the steps on her to get a 1500 litre fuel tank. I think it's a fairly big blue tank. And the John Deere has a lovely cab, probably the best cab in the market.
It is, to be fair. The other harvester cabs seem to lack finish or something, don't they? Whereas
very, very nice place to sit.
Yeah.
But from their 8 series, and they launched their 8.7 and their 8.8, I think the 9 series, just with a bit of black styling, it's just, I think it's class looking.
Aye, and they've got the wheel sizes sorted out now on them too, which helps them big time.
Get them up to the 800s in the front, and big tires, 650s in the back. Apart from that picture, I guarantee you they've put that picture up there because they knew that meant a lot to us as a brand to be invited out before the machine was launched.
A lot of trust involved in that, like,
taking pictures, taking video content, and releasing it alongside John Deere. And that video again, honestly, if you haven't seen it, go and watch it because it's quite good. We actually did a good look round the machine and a walk round it and stuff. But that was a good day. That was a good day at the office. I think that's the last photo. That was a good photo to go out on. Bold, sexy, strong, big, and in your face.
It's a flagship, really. Like that's the best John Deere
and it was
offers. It
was a proud moment. And over the years, we've had a lot of proud moments.
Of course,
like we're literally working in an industry that we love. We're working alongside companies like John Deere, JCB, you know, Massey, Valtra, Class, Pottinger. I really feel bad now because I'm like, I'm going to have left someone out. Everyone, you name them, we're working with them now and we're trying our best to bring stuff out in a positive light, and that's what we believe. We believe in supporting our industry, guys, and that's what we've tried to do the whole way through 2020 is support the industry, encourage the industry, get behind the industry. And we want to thank everyone for supporting us through our online shop all year, because really and truly, you have kept a small business in business, because when we thought we were going to lose all our shows in 2020, we were worried. So we really do want to thank you for your support in 2020, and we do want to look forward to a better and a more positive 2021 where we can get out and about a bit more and make stuff happen. What a class picture. That's some rear end on it.